Attention, people of the common. On the Mecanist. To bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed. These robots are your allies, your protectors, and they will not rest until the Commonwealth is saved. Together, we will restore justice and bring about the dawn of a new age. Attention, people of the Commonwealth. I, the Mechanist, have come to bring about an age of peace. Do not be alarmed.
That King Cold. This radio we don't really make any caps, and there are well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. Why drink dirty radioactive water? You could have it pure and bottled. Chen Kowalski's Clean Water Market, straight from the filter. It's about space travel. Here's Rocket 69.
There we go.
Restore justice and bring about the dawn of attention, people of the comet. I've come to bring about an age of peace.
Your assistance with my repairs is appreciated.
Hey.
How may I be of... Did you retrieve something from that robot?
Have you seen a robot with a brain like that before?
No, but my old caravan discovered records about them while we were scavenging military facilities. According to my databanks, it's called the Robobrain. It was considered one of the most technologically superior robots ever constructed, but the model never reached full production status.
It had this strange device on it.
Let's have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, can you lost but not forgotten?
Please, stand by.
Got this. Keep going.
My self-diagnostic looks green. Ready to get back to the action.
Hey,
Yes, sir?
over here.
I'll take care of it.
Hey,
I'd be happy to... Did you retrieve something from that robot? Found a
just
target
this
again.
piece of junk.
Even junk may hold a purpose. Can you see them, sir?
Hey,
Any idea where they went?
move here.
No problem.
Heads up.
What did... My apologies. I think I've lost them.
Heads up.
They're out there. We'll find them. I've lost sight of my target.
Look alive.
Yeah, did you... My apologies. I think I've lost them.
And come back.
My self-diagnostic looks green. Ready to get back to the action. Did you retrieve something from that robot? I don't believe we were finished.
Hey,
What can I do for you?
over here.
I'll take care of it.
My friends say outsiders smell, but you don't smell at all. I want to be left alone.
Hey,
As I was saying, did you retrieve something from that robot?
it had this strange device on it.
Let's have a look. Impressive technology. If my analysis is correct, this is a specialized radar beacon. I suspect it's how the Mechanist was keeping track of the Robobrain you destroyed. As the next logical step, I need you to install this beacon within me so we can use it to our advantage.
Let's just hope it's safe.
I share your sentiment. You'll need to use a robot workbench to ensure proper installation, and my presence will be required. To maintain peak efficiency, I strongly recommend that we remain together until the radar beacon is successfully installed.
The legend himself. Way to give it to the Institute. You're like my hero or something. I don't know. Thanks.
Hey there, General. Just spreading the good news to Diamond City.
Need the train. We're always open.
Bob Crosby there. That's a good one, huh? Thank you, Bob. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard.
People seem happy
You
to
know
have
the one
the
about
Minutemen
the
back.
railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute, yeah?
There he is, the man of the hour.
Maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there. Sounds kind of crazy.
Do yourself a favor.
Yes?
And just
Ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play.
say yes.
Play music.
It's all he understands.
Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them.
Guess we're not going to be short of recruits now, huh, General?
God, did you see that explosion?
This
The
next
old
one,
CIT ruins?
It's
They're
Roy
just
Brown.
a big crater
The song
now.
is
It's huge.
Butcher Pete.
You know what you're looking for? We have everything. We're so delighted you've chosen us for your shopping needs. We buy and sell everything. From everyone. Always.
Let's see what you have.
Oh, goody. shopping at night? Diamond City Surplus is always open.
So McDonough was a synth after all. Bitch.
Diamond City Surplus. Open 24 hours.
Hey,
Yes. Sir?
So that with Billy, how I think Billy. So the Minutemen are out doing things. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you. I have heard that they have taken over the castle, which I guess was theirs a long time ago, but hasn't been for a while. It had been full of fish.
heads up.
Yes.
Ada?
Are you ready to install the radar beacon?
Or monster fish? Maybe? I
It's
don't know.
time. Let's do this.
Good. The installation should be simple. Once I'm in the robot workbench, just install the radar beacon and I'll do the rest.
And I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? Johnny Mercer is up next. I don't think this song's all that great, really, but something like it.
You certainly know your way around a workbench.
Heads up. Look alive.
A moment. The modification was successful. New hardware has been detected and software is updating. And installation complete. Analyzing Mechanist hardware. The radar beacon is receiving a strong encrypted signal, but I can't determine the source.
Do you think the Mechanist knows we're tampering with the beacon?
I've already added failsafes to ensure my location is secure and prevent any unintended commands the signal may issue. Unfortunately, one of that will help us determine the signal's source.
It's a good start, at least.
Absolutely. With some additional assistance, I should be able to decrypt the signal and locate the Mechanist. Fortunately, I'm detecting another Robobrain in the Commonwealth that's receiving the same signal.
Finally, we have an advantage.
Perhaps, but it isn't quite that simple. The encryption on the source signal is complex, but not beyond solving. If you can bring me 2 additional beacons, they should provide the keys and algorithms that I need to enhance my decryption routines.
All right, let's do it.
Good. Let's get started. I'm uploading the location of the Robobrain to your Pip-Boy now. Just be careful. These robots tend to travel in groups, so you're likely to encounter heavy resistance. sir. I don't leave you alone.
Danny Kaye there singing. That was Civilization. You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. I mean, now I'll play Ella Fitzgerald. I got this. Enjoy.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something? What? Not hiding this time.
I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made. Ordinary can do justice. Well, on the contrary, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks
Look alive. Here you go, Ada. One slightly dented but still functional radar beacon.
This will do nicely. And, with any luck, it'll help us trace the Mechanist's signal.
You like that? That was maybe.
Remind me how this beacon will get us closer to tracing the Mechanist's signal?
Each Robobrain's radar beacon has unique encryption so that it can't be traced back to the source. However, acquiring 2 additional beacons should provide me with enough data to break the code. So if my theory is correct, this beacon will help us trace the Mechanist's signal.
Don't worry. I'm sure it'll do the trick.
I certainly hope so. I'm going to begin my decryption routine, but it could take a while. In the meantime, I've picked up another Robobrain beacon signal. It should be the last one you'll need to collect.
Well, it's gone.
So, where exactly is the last Robobrain located?
Yes, that would be helpful, wouldn't it? If my calculations are correct, the signal is coming from... Oh, this isn't good. Location confirmed. The Robobrain is at Fort Hagen Satellite Array, which means it's in the hands of the Rust Devils.
Who or what are the Rust Devils?
Allow me to explain. My old caravan encountered them once while crossing the river into the city. The Rust Devils are a group of ruthless raiders who utilize robots for their nefarious practices. They scour the Commonwealth looking for my kind. What they can't capture and reprogram, they strip for spare parts. I realize they pose a greater threat to me than you. I just want you to be well informed. That being said, despite what lies ahead, I can easily continue to decrypt the signal as we proceed. So shall we be on our way?
Because, we're not gonna be kidnapped or replaced with robots or anything. So, I'd say it's a pretty great day for the Commonwealth. So, how about Billy Ward and the Dominoes? This one, I mean, it's, I'll just play it.
intent to flee. Justice will be and fairness.
According to my files, potential side effects of that chem are nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea. Or are you attempting the trifecta? Violence protocols. Engaged.
Still alive?
Well done, sir.
Nothing there now. I must have a concussion. I can see it. Oh, hell no! Arm, it's broken!
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Fight right around. Not the other way around. This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm Travis. Anyway, I kind of feel like the last thing I'd want to do is, go looking for radioactive. But not Warren Smith. Here's uranium rock.
I got all day!
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You, that's a different story.
What the fuck was that?
Destroys my robot allies, only seeks to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies, only seeks to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find him and bring him to justice.
Approach and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens will not be harmed. Unidentified intruder. Scanning for hostiles. Area. Intruder. Proceeding with identify yourself. Continued resistance is unlawful.
Bob Crosby this time, not Bing, in case you got confused. I sometimes do. About a lot of things. Here's a thing, a sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Commonwealth weaponry. It's a dangerous world out there. Protect yourself. Protect your family. This next song is called
Do not interfere with security operations.
What did the Rust Devils do to you?
They felt that by keeping my head online would prove useful to them. Fortunately for me, they're stupid enough to actually believe anything I say. Admittedly, it hasn't gotten me very far, but it has saved me from the same fate as my rather unfortunate comrades you see in pieces around you. Now, back to my original question. What are you doing here?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for, and you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
How could I possibly help you?
Willing to listen? How surprising. I'll take that as a gesture of good faith as I describe our potential bargain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once. Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you. You really are taking the path of most resistance here, aren't you? Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds. This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair. Are you trying to get us killed?
Smith, everybody. Ray. Article in the newspaper. Occurrences.
Do it again!
I'm not saying anyone. I'm not saying this. Correct. No.
Lucky hit!
And the mayor. I'm Esther Reed.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
It says here there's nothing to worry about, that it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. Kind of. It's crazy stuff, right? I mean, weird. Anyway, it's, well, it's something to think about, I guess.
Excellent.
Worry. That's, I mean, that's the song by the Three Sons that I was gonna play it next. I mean, now. I mean, here's.
Yes, sir. Let's take a look at what you've got.
Hey.
Yes.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Hey.
How may I be?
Here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, Robobrains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
What else do you know about them, Ada?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular Robobrain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The Robobrain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The Robobrain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the Mechanist's location?
I certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Why would you say something like that?
Isn't it obvious? Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all.
Hey.
What can I do for you?
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
Undecided by Ella
Hey.
Fitzgerald.
I'll try to make myself useful. No one wants to see it. Grown
Heads
man
up.
feeling so-
Hey, how about a bit of good news?
How may I be of service?
If you know, haven't already seen it.
You know
Which I
what?
did. So,
Since we
I know it's
talked,
true, and
I'm
not just
feeling
something
swell.
I've ever heard.
Look at the...
Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while, and some people, who are totally not me, thought that... Well, they thought he might be dead. Or destroyed, or whatever. Anyway.
Two of us
glad
here
you're back,
in
Nick.
Sanctuary.
Even though we never really
Prepared
talked,
for the future.
like, ever. Here's Frankie Carl with a song that, frankly, sounds a little too good to be true. I'm not saying he was embellishing, but, well, no, okay. I guess I am. Never mind. Here's one more tomorrow.
They didn't tell me much. Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah. What do you say? Want to work for me?
What do you... You know, things are looking up. I can feel it this time. You have no idea what it's been like scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
Find me some jet. Then I can use the site to help you.
I want to trade a few things.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. But back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Mad Woman.
Interesting. I wonder where to go next.
That was Anything Goes by Cole Porter. That was Anything Went. No? So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. You know the one about the railroad? A group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute? Yeah? Well, maybe it's not just a rumor. I mean, it is as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they may actually be out there. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer just...
Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Moving!
Hey there.
They didn't tell me much, Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak
Sheldon
knives.
Allman with Crawl Out Through the Fallout.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't be very good company right now.
But, you know,
Look at you. 2 centuries, and your skin's as smooth as a baby.
I have some spare components if you need them.
Heads up.
Yes, sir.
Look alive.
Yes, these are for you.
You have no idea what it's been like
Look alive.
scrounging around for 2 centuries with this ugly mug.
Huh? Speak up. You'll find me some jet. Then... I can use the site to help you.
can keep traveling as much as you want. I don't require sleep or food in order to survive.